is the disbelief of, I wouldn't say rejection, I would say turning your back to it. The disbelief of negligence. And this, we mean by it that you totally neglect and turn your back to Islam, not partially. So you don't want to listen to it, you don't want to see anything, you don't want to contemplate upon anything related to Islam. Allah says in the Quran, but those who disbelieve from that of which they are warned are turning away. So anyone who turns away from the truth due to wanting not to listen or to hear or to watch or to understand, and not partially but rather holistically, doesn't want to do anything with Islam, this is a kafir. Now, if I were a Muslim who prays, fasts, doesn't do anything that nullifies Islam, but I don't want to learn about Islam, meaning that come attend Sheikh Asim's classes, I don't want to, I hate this guy. This guy is so pushy and I don't want to do this. I pray, I read the Quran, but I don't want to learn. Is this part of the disbelief? The answer is no. This is not disbelief. This is simply not wanting to increase in good deeds. And hence a person is not going to be blamed for that. Yeah, he might lose some reward, but he's not going to be blamed on the Day of Judgment because he did not turn his back to Islam holistically. But those atheists, for example, when you come and give them da'wah and they say, not interested, this is kufr of neglect. Those grave worshippers, when you come and show them the verses from the Quran and the authentic hadiths that states that they're committing shirk and disbelieving in Allah Azza wa Jal, and they said, they give you their back. It is like what the people of Nuh did when he gave them da'wah and they inserted their fingers in their ears, and Allah told us about this. This is something similar to it, and this is what we do not want the Muslims to fall into. Never neglect or turn your back to Quran and Sunnah. Some people, when they are engaged in conversation and you're arguing or debating or whatever, and you say, Allah the Almighty says, they said, oh, this gesture by itself can nullify your Islam, because it exemplifies your ignorance and how you're turning away from Allah's words. Instead of saying sami'na wa ata'na, we hear and we adhere, rather you make fun of it. This is problematic.